The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage, coming into the building earlier tonight. This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for tonight. This is the Eastern Conference semifinals. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Take a look at the Celtics and a catastrophe unfolding in this series. They couldn't win either game at home, giving those other guys all the momentum and all the confidence they need.
And it's also possible these guys came in a little overconfident. You let your guard down for a second in this league, and you're right to get burned.
Holiday, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
About this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Left side White. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the inside. Bridges against Brown. Towns a screen on Brown. Bridges left side. Outside Hart. Over Tatum. Hart can't hit. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Their team's biggest concern tonight is scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby finds Brunson. Here's Towns. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Towns has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Towns against Porzingis. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Off the mark there with a 3. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tatum feeling it out a bit. 1:19 left in the opening quarter.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Brunson against Holiday. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Over Brunson. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 points.
On top of the speed and power, Holiday makes good decisions. Right there, not forcing anything.
Tatum against Hart. Bridges a screen on White. Now here's Anunoby. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 3. The kick out to Brunson. Second chance shot. That one goes in.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jaylen Brunson.
Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Hart. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum from long range. Sinks it from distance.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Payne. Pass to Achua. Back to Payne. Bridges outside. Clock at 4. Launches it from deep. They get the rebound. Achua passes to Bridges. And here's Payne. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Outside McBride. Achua with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, but we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Tatum on the drive. Pass to Pritchard. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. Anunoby for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Shot on the wing. Achua with a rebound. New York leading by 4. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bridges against Holiday. Inside. Tatum drops the hammer.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
For the Knicks, Towns comes in for Robinson, and it's Jaylen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derrick White comes in for Pritchard. Towns. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got 6 points.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trapdoor?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Brunson finds Anunoby. Pass to McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns for 3. Drills it from deep. And now a 7-point Knick lead.
Boy, the go-to scorer that Karl-Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the 3, folks. You better check him.
Here's Tatum. Deflected. Oh, got a piece of it. Brunson taking his time here. Achua with a screen. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Brunson against Holiday. Right side, Brunson. Pass to McBride. Outside, Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's New York, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead.
One of the best ways to control the game, take care of the boards. Don't give up second chance points.
And at the offensive end.
And looking at where the Knicks... Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are...
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl-Anthony Towns.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
New York leading by 7. Towns a screen on White. For 3, Bridges. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston shooting just 42% so far in the game. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And BA, he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Count the basket.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen to the paint. KP wrecks the rim.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Outside Hart. Towns with the ball. Defended by Porzingis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Karl-Anthony Towns at the line, 2 shots.
first free throw is good. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
He does not get the second one.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Time to get back now, everyone, because it's time for a t-shirt toss.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Holiday against Brunson. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Down low. Shot clock at 5. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This is where you have to keep feeding Karl-Anthony Towns. He's in an incredible rhythm. He's already got huge numbers. Keep feeding the big man.
Tatum drives in. Pass to Porzingis. That was a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Bridges. Good work defensively by White. Celtics trail by 4. Doors, it's hard to pick one, but Derrick White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derrick White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Hart passes to Towns. Three-pointer, no good. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. 52 seconds left in the third. For the tie. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Anunoby on the wing, defended by Brown. Holiday against Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Boston trailing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front, up by 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Come on, everyone.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Boston's shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum a screen on Payne to take the lead. And And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Payne. Towns outside. Back to Payne. Fires the three. Rebound Boston. Here's Hauser. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. It's a tie ball game.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derrick White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Brunson against Holiday. Spins. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a given.
Brunson against Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
Brunson passes to Towns. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Brunson against Holiday. 5 on the clock. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Here's Hart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Tatum. The 3 ball. That won't go either for Tatum. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Holiday against Brunson. Brunson driving to take the lead. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Drew Holiday.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Jaylen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
things a little easier for them defensively.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO.
And Mason Nolan for your Knicks sitting at third.
.27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Tatum. Left side White. Shoots over Bridges. Boston, no good that time either. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Second team foul. Jaylen at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And he buries it. And that one brings him within 1.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
13. Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one. And here's Tatum. They could win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this.
Taking a look at Boston. This is not how they saw this series, Greg, being played out. 2 losses at home to start off with, and now a lot riding on this game 3.
And their entire season may be riding on. They're reeling after those first 2 losses. Now they need to win at least 2 games on the road. But, you know, the change of venue tonight might actually be a good thing for them.
I think so, too. Brunson, no good. Here's Boston now. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. This ball movement by Boston. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that Game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
All free throws good from Drew Holiday. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here is Holiday. Jaylen Brunson missing his last shot. Holiday against Brunson. Holiday goes in. Over in the corner, Porzingis. 4 on the clock. Here's White. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Towns down low. By Porzingis, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby.
So skilled dribbling inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Brown finds White. Holiday looking for an opening. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
What strength inside from Holiday. Feels like he can score against anyone in the league with that size.
Brunson outside. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now here's Brunson. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
White against Anunoby. White up top. Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Tatum's shot is off.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by White. And Towns gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Brown. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. And Hart has it in the corner. Anunoby in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Tatum down low. Defended by Hart. Brown against Anunoby. Brown right side. Fader on the way. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the 2nd quarter on 2K Sports. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Bridges outside. Here's Robinson. Robinson. To the left wing. Payne gets a wide open look. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Bridges. And they'll get another chance. Payne with it, now guarded by Tatum. Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Pass to Tatum. Robinson with the block. On the wing, Bridges. Boston grabs the miss. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
First free throw is good.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
A different look for New York. Karl-Anthony Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Cameron Payne. The Celtics also changing it up. Porzingis comes in for Al Horford. And it's Holiday in for Torrey Craig. And so Tatum nails them both. Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby outside. On the wing, Bridges. Towns a screen on Holiday. For 3, Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Bridges against Holiday. Outside Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on, and then finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derrick White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. There's a screen by Achua. A three. They get it again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jaylen Brown. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. And he's good on the second. For Boston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Pass to Horford. From deep three-point land, Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Bridges. Score of the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Left side, Brown. A floater. It's not going to go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks. They lead by 1 and will return shortly.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
And looking at where the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Boston trailing. A Holiday. Brown outside. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. That shot no good. Towns with the defensive effort. With the floater. And it's Brunson missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Inside Holiday. Tatum against Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Bridges outside. Outside, Towns. Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Tatum with the screen on Brunson. Picked off in midair. Back to Hart. Pass to Towns. Now Hart. Towns a screen on Tatum. Shot clock at 5 from outside the arc. And the Knicks miss again. Boston shooting 43% from the field. Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. For Hart. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 10.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Towns, no luck. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, White. Down low, here's Tatum. The second effort. Can't connect from short range. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. New York, no good that time either.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Celtics making a switch here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And at the top of the key, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Can they get it? Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's 10 points from Mikal Bridges.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels. And Bridges with the smooth release.
Here's Brown. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. New York trailing. Hart the pass to Brunson. Now, here's Achua. Here's Towns. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Towns has got 6.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
Brown deciding where to go with it. With some arc, and good that time. And here's Brunson, and they call an illegal screen here.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
5 seconds left to play in the third. Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Payne dishes to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
Outside Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Pass to Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pritchard. Buries the long-range jumper.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. McBride's shot is off. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Horford. Outside Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
From Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Hart, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. No space for Brunson, and he still hits it.
You try to stay as much as you can connected with Brunson, but he just knows how much space he needs to squeeze one off.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum, that's for 2, and another basket for Boston.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Brunson against Holiday. Good D by Holiday. Celtics leading by 4. There's Tatum. Through contact. Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns high post. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Bridges. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side Holiday. It's to Porzingis. And stolen by Anunoby.
And not sure they got enough time to save himself.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.44 seconds left in the game. And they double up Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Holiday for the 3.
Brunson, a pesky defender, keeping those hands and feet active.
New York with the ball. 4-point game. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Outside, Towns. From downtown. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
City kick.
Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we got a series on our hands.
We sure do. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Well, this has all the makings of a great game, Graham. It's a matchup between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
Now here's Brown. He got a piece of it. Outside Hart, pass to Brunson. Boston pulls it in.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And here's Holiday. Brunson defending. Hart against Tatum. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Porzingis. And he buries his first look.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Outside, Brown. Back to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Right side, Holiday. And he buries his first look.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
Inside. Here's Towns. And Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. They get it back. Towns passes to Anunoby. Kicks it out Towns for 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside. Porzingis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Towns for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum with it. A minute 9 left in the first. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Over Towns, and that one's good. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Well within range for Porzingis. The Latvian probably was thinking these since he was young.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for New York. Achua comes in for Hart, and it's McBride in for Anunoby. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Pritchard. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
A great way to end the quarter.
Driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Boston shooting their first free throws of this game. Makes a first. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl-Anthony Towns. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Craig is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Can't cash it in from close range. The Celtics with the lead. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Tatum. Yet to see a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Horford, a screen on Bridges. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Boston out in front, leading by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Robinson finds Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 6. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
To the middle. Horford with a steal. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And the Knicks making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. Here's Horford. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Celtics call timeout. On your baseline, then make some noise. It's your Knicks City answer.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. So it's Boston now. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside Anunoby. Outside McBride. Anunoby with it. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. On the wing, Tatum. The 3. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Brunson is checked in for Mikal Bridges. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derrick White comes in for Pritchard. White with a screen on Brunson. Here's Holiday. And it's Brunson with the rebound. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Achua. Outside Anunoby. Outside McBride. Towns a screen on White. 4 on the clock. Here's McBride. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brown passes to White. Now Holiday. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Brunson. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
There's a screen. Back to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Achua. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Holiday. Achua against Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Precious Achua picks one up. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. And New York has possession, trailing by 4. Here's Brunson outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the New York Knicks.
Shooting below 35%, unacceptable. Makes the game closer than it needs to be. But also, credit the defense they were facing.
Yeah, staying connected to shooters, trying to contest everything. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead, Ernie.
Yeah, I like the chances. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Man, we've seen Drew Holiday really having a great game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Knicks trail by 4. Now Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Left side Brunson. And stolen by Brown. Tatum against Hart. Outside Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Holiday finds Porzingis. Now Tatum, he's covered by Hart. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Anunoby, right wing. Holiday against Brunson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That free throw good from Brunson. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum from long range. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Brunson. Boston pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
White against Bridges. Pass to Porzingis. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 9. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Outside, Brown. No good on the three.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And again, the Knicks missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Towns, a screen on Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. They grab their own miss. And the basket by Towns.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside White. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, one thing you got to love about Drew Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting two.
That's good from Holiday. And the Celtics making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Anunoby. Achua finds Bridges. The three. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 9. Here's Horford. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Here's Payne. Pass to Achua. Now here's Payne. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Horford, a screen on Payne. Here's Pritchard. Horford for 3. Achua with a rebound. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Anunoby. Achua passes to Payne. Down low. Here's Towns. Boston pulls it in. Outside Tatum. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Off to Mark, his 6th miss in 13 tries. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Left side Payne. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Screen by Horford. Tatum inside. McBride covers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth quarter here. Towns is screen on Holiday. Brunson passes to Towns. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside White. Holiday against Brunson. White with a screen on Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Basket counts. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Celtics.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they needed this win badly if they wanted to make it a series. And now it will be.
It's got to be a great feeling to get this W. They didn't want to put themselves even further in a hole than they already were.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Left side, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. It's Brown on the wing. Anunoby covering. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 14-point game. Brunson with the bucket. 27 seconds left in the fourth. Brunson against Holiday. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Brown scanning the floor. Takes a 3. White for 3. Drops in the 3.
3 points.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference.
For Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. 2 of the NBA's best teams is some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Bridges finds Anunoby. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Outside Tatum. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Outside, White. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. First quarter, just over a minute played. Some solid defense from Brown.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And it's White missing. Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And Derrick White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derrick White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
Holiday, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Bridges. Tatum passes to White. 4 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. White with another miss. New York has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Brunson outside. 5 to shoot. Takes it off the glass.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
White. The putback. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 5. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. DA?
Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's White. Jaylen Brunson missing his last shot. The kick out to Holiday. Driving in to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in.
And how about the burst there of speed from Holiday on the drive, zipping in before the D can rotate.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. The offensive rebound. And here is Hart. Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on White. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum dishes to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And winning that game the way they did with the incredible fourth-quarter comeback couldn't have left them feeling any better.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks out front, leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Celtics trail by 5. Tatum looking around. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Here's McBride. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Payne dishes to Bridges. Clock at 4. Some nice passing by New York here. Deep 2 from Robinson. A rebound by the Celtics.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Horford has a wide open look. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 5. Robinson left side. Achua, the pass to Payne. Pass to McBride. Payne can't hit. Celtics trail by 5. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Pritchard. Hits it from three-point range. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. To the inside. Throws it down, JT!
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
McBride finds Brunson. 1:09 left now here in the second. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Holiday against Brunson. And stolen by Achua. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
And White kicks to Tatum. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Holiday against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Here's McBride. White covering. Clock is at 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Knicks lead by 5. And here is Tatum. It's up a 3. Tatum from 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the New York Knicks.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, a dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead, Arnie.
Yeah, I like their chances. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 2. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Lock at 6. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And he makes the first.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
He doesn't get the second one. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Boston trailing. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Hart. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston has gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they've let it fly from downtown. Tatum finds Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot misses. The Knicks shooting 41% for the game. Anunoby passes to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
A nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks record dance crew.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown outside. Porzingis with a screen on Anunoby. Brown kicks to Tatum. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anunoby. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Brown. Holiday with it. Brunson picks him up. White, good.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. The Knicks with the lead. Up top, Hart, guarded by Tatum. And here is Bridges. .130 left in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Bridges isn't the biggest guy, but he is a fighter.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of you.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in. All free throws good from Bridges. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Right side Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Brown outside. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Celtics have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Payne. Nails the baby hook. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Now here's Tatum. Covered by Achua. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Brown the pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. The shot misses. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks out front. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Here's Payne. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Towns dishes to Payne. Pass to McBride. From deep. Craig pulls it in. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Hauser. Here's Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Al Horford drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Payne with it. Left side, Towns. Pass to McBride. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. McBride's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. doesn't look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Towns. At the elbow, Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Brunson. Celtics trail by 6. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
On the wing, Bridges. Light covering. Shoots from the right block. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Tatum, that's good.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Anunoby outside. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Releases from 15. New York, no good that time either. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Brown, good.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Trifecta!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
All right, fans, it's game time. Get ready to dance like everyone wants to. Keep yourself for the count.
Here's Brunson. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To stop the run. Holiday with the defensive effort. The Celtics on offense. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Here's Brown, and that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Anunoby, no good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Kristaps Porzingis at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
So we see Boston get the win here. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Battle with the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
That one's good for 2.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Brunson, a screen on Brown. Anunoby on the wing, defended by Brown. Brown against Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 5. Tries the spin move. Tries again. They get it back. Back to Hart. From downtown. New York again, can't hit. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And here's White. Pass to Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. Brunson defending. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game.